Look at this, lunch is here. My blue heeler shrank. Well, good morning everybody and welcome back to the good old Southern IA. It rained last night, it rained this morning, and it rained on me on the way here. If you look here, I still don't have tanks showing up yet this morning. I'm waiting because when I'm walking around here, the dirt is sticking to my boots, which means that it is too wet to plant, which I kind of assumed. But if I kick the dirt clods here, I got dry dirt underneath it. Which I drove all the way out here after looking out my front window, and instead of just going, oh, it rained, we might not be able to pull. I said, I'm coming out here to put my eyeballs on it for myself and give this old lady a chance to sing. Tanks are here. So I went and dropped Bandit off at Wayne's Doggy Daycare for Big Blue Heelers. Looked at the weather stick. It was saying, oh boy, you're gonna have a hard time getting anything done today. And trust me, I trust that weather stick. And believe it or not, that weather stick is 90% more accurate than most weathermen and weather apps. But before I left Wayne's, he wanted to give you guys a message.
Don't forget to hit the like button.
He wanted to remind you guys of that because he knows when one of these planting vlog videos reaches 2,000 likes, we'll be giving away a hat. And then of course we are clicking closer and closer to 25,000 subscribers. And when we do break that milestone, we'll give away a hat as well. And maybe even something a little bit more. So you might as well hit that subscribe button, ring the little bit of bell next to it. That way you know when we post videos. What do you say, old girl? You ready to show YouTube what you're made of? Giggity giggity, let's go smoking. There goes Dad in the 8630 there. This field is now done. He's actually headed up north to go pull on a little bit of smoke. He's gonna work on pulling that on. I'm probably gonna go plant, he thinks it can plant, I think it's about 70 acres or so that I've got left to plant on the farm that I started the other night. That's laid up and ready to go. Obviously this would be logically the next farm that we come to, but I just finished pulling anhydrous on it this morning and it has nothing tilled on it. So I'm trying to get a hold of my lady here and maybe see if we can go have a lunch date. You just got out of Walmart. Do you want to eat lunch in town or do you want to come eat lunch in I have to go to Numa next and it sounds like I'm going to try and plant at Numa. So I'm done pulling anhydrous here. So either I can come into town, which would kind of waste a little bit of time, and we could go to lunch, which I don't really understand why we go into town, not like we can sit down at the restaurant anyways. Or you can bring lunch out and have lunch in the tractor with me. It's kind of up to you. Alright, where are you going for lunch? Raymond's, tenderloins, milkshakes? You're gonna bring all the boys to the yard? Look at this, lunch is here. I just started. Well, Irma said I might have planter issues after the rain on this planter. Yes. That was telling me it was operating outside its threshold, so its population's jumping all over the place. I think it's an error. See the hydraulic shaft still spinning? See that shaft spinning? It keeps spinning at the same speed.
Oh, that little black hole. Right underneath the hopper?
No, it's a silver hex shaft that's spinning right out there. It's a black hole, and then it gets it's still spinning, so that means
Still going?
if it was doing something weird, it'd be stopping and jumping around. So Molly brought me lunch, so I'm gonna stop the planter here. Wouldn't normally do this, but we're in a pretty gnarly field, and I'm on the end rows, so I can't really even eat. Be safe, I guess you could say. But since Molly's here, we might as well let her pick out a sticker. You want to pick out a sticker? Okay. These are tenderloins. In Iowa, it's kind of an Iowa thing actually, which is surprising. It's a pork loin, hammered down, breaded and fried, put on a sandwich.
It's delicious.
Oh, that's goopy.
It's what you asked for, that's what you get.
That is goopy. It tastes like I'm drinking that peach candy. Peach-o candy. I'm listening to that hippie podcast, you know?
Uh-huh. Oh, you're still listening to it?
Yeah, I'm so confused on the names. It's like they're just like, and when they bleep out the sound they make when they bleep out the last
Isn't
names,
it terrible?
it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. Like the first time I heard it, like it went, and I thought there was something wrong with the planter.
Okay, guys, so this comment comes from the video that was called Smooth Operation. And that was
Like me eating that pickle right there, that was a smooth operation.
doubtful. I'm sure it was disgusting. This comment's going to come from the video that was called Smooth Operation. That was day 10 of the plant vlog. And this sticker is going to go to a James Martin. James said, best day to plant corn is when you have a blue tractor, a blue planter, and a blue peeler in the cab. Thanks for your comment, James. Send us an email with the, the email in the description below, and we'll get you a sticker sent out. What is wrong with you?
My blue healer shrank. Hold on to your chihuahuas. I'd say the wrinkle cut fries are my least favorite cut of fries. Yep.
What's your favorite?
Waffle fries from Chick-fil-A are pretty dang solid.
Yes, they are. Waffle fries is the only answer.
But
If waffle fries are not your favorite fries, then I don't need that kind of
Arby's curly fries are not bad.
Those are good too. I do love a curly fry.
They are not bad.
But if waffle fries are not your favorite, then I don't need you in my life.
Yeah, peach ice cream's good. Peach milkshake. A little out there.
Not bad. Candy switch? Strawberry.
It's off. My editor-in-chief, do you think there's anything that I need to talk about, or you got any questions? Is there anything you got any
Producer.
questions?
My title is producer.
I don't know.
Been having to sign all your freaking sticker letters, Ben and Molly, because it's very clearly my handwriting.
Molly's been sending out the stickers. I've been a little busy, believe it or not.
I've been promoted to office manager.
I'm gonna ask how many gallons per minute of oil this thing pumps. This has like the Mega Flow hydraulics on it. Don't quote me, but it's a little over 60 gallons a minute. I think it's like 63 or 65. And the one complaint that I've got about this TG285 is that I don't know if when they put that pump onto this tractor that they like beefed up everything else, because we've had like hydraulic hoses and stuff blow, and like about 2 years ago or 3 years ago I blew a hose right underneath the cab, and when you blow a main hose on this tractor, it only carries 35 gallons of oil So, or hydraulic oil. So basically when you blow a hose and your gallons per minute pump with as many remotes as you got going on here and supply that it needs, you're out of oil within like 30 seconds. And not a good deal.
I don't know, but lately your commenters have been coming actually hard about me.
Yeah, Austin said,
Coming at you hard.
Molly made a ghost account. Molly made a ghost account.
Sent me a Snapchat this morning of a screenshot of a comment, and it was on yesterday's video. I'll pull it up, but it said something about like, what's your future with Molly?
That's the one that Austin sent me. That's what Austin's like.
Did you do this? I said, no. No, I did not.
You're like 7.
What?
Well, I'm talking to myself.
Okay.
Hey, my brain is not working
Is
today.
your brain broken?
It is not firing on all stuff. See how I have this camo hat on?
Yeah.
So you can't see what I'm thinking.
God.
Don't you do it, row number 1. Don't you do it! Alright, okay, we're good.
Cold. It's only 50 degrees outside, but you got the air pumping cold.
Hot-blooded!
Have delivery free.
Thank you.
Molly's gonna head home and edit a YouTube video for you guys. I'm gonna check the seed depth here before I keep going. Looks like it could rain on us. I don't know if it will or not, but I do need to see how this thing's doing real quick. Planter appears to be doing just fine. Let's get it going. Well guys, we're cooking along here. It's getting dark over my shoulder and it looks like it's maybe supposed to start raining within an hour. I've got about 20 acres left. I'm hoping we can get this done. My dad has started pulling anhydrous up north that he just called a little while ago, so I'm not sure exactly what's the plan here after this. But if we get this rain here, we're going to be probably done for a little while. But I've also thought that the last 2 times it's rained. If we miss it, we're kind of in the clear. It looks like our weather here coming up for the next, but like I said, the weather stick is more accurate than these apps are nowadays. It's supposed to be sunny tomorrow, possibly rain on Thursday. I'd like to get to that anhydrous that I was talking about earlier, that I was going to try and plant right into those anhydrous strips. I'd really feel better about that if I could get a rain on those anhydrous strips. Not worried about anything else otherwise because it's not that big of an issue. But planting into that anhydrous strips, I'm thinking it'd be better to have rain on it. Keep you guys up informed what's going on. If I'm not racing the rain, I might take a second to put in another population plot. I touched on that in the other video not too long ago. Molly didn't really show you guys too much on how I can do that pretty easily. So if I do that again, I'll walk you guys through that real quick. I also had a commenter tell me how to get rid of those black bars going across the screen. So you guys will actually be able to now see better on my button pushes. I didn't know that those were on there when I'm recording it, so sorry. Oh, we might be running out of luck here, guys. Oh, this sucks. Oh, I don't know what I should do here. I'm gonna try and plant out this back piece here. I don't know what else to do. I've got like 5 acres left. I might try and force it in. It doesn't look like it's gonna last very long. We'll see what happens. We'll see. Okay, a population plot. This is really simple and quick and easy to do with electric drives or hydraulic drive planters right here. We have, I'm gonna add a new seed real quick. We're gonna do 4 different populations, 30, 32, 34, and 36. So we gotta go corn, over, it's champion, caps lock, 65A, 17. And then I'm gonna do, 30, 32, 34, and 36. 30, 32, 34, and 36. 65A, 17. And then I'm gonna do, we'll start out with 30, 32, 34, and 36. 30, 32, 34, and 36. 65A, 17. And then I'm gonna do, we'll start out with 30, 32, 34, and 36. 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 Okay, check, check. Yep, okay, and then we just do the same thing here. We do corn, over, that was soybeans, same thing. Corn, over, it's a champion, and then caps locks real quick, 65A17, and then we'll do 32. Okay, check, 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 check. Okay, now I got these, so so at 30K, I just got a target rate 1, drop down my population to 30,000. At 32K, I'm gonna go right there, boom, boom, we're good to go. Head down the way. We're gonna be planting the new standard flat rate population going across the field, which once I drop my planter down here, you can tell I'm having troubles with one of my row units and it looks a little beat up, like a bushing or something's going out of it. So I'm gonna have to tackle that here a little bit later. But my row unit should start banging on here in a second once we cross that border, which is this light bar down here. Do the auto row shut off. Oh, it also stopped raining. Mother Nature just wanted to make sure that she knew I was still in charge. Put a little pressure on me too. But here we go, we are planting now, and then we can monitor this. If we look here, it's gonna come up with different colors so that when I take this out and then I put the file, it's called a harvest setup file because Ag Leader is what we use to monitor our yields and our combines. It will tell me in a report, hey, this hybrid did this well. And so if I trick it by doing this, you know, population plot, I just say what I wanted the population at. So that's why I named it like 65A17 at 30,000. So when we're done here, harvest time comes around, they can say, quick glance here, real simple, real easy, don't even have to get out of the combine at that point in time, that this hybrid at this population on this soil type like to be planted at this. And then in the future, when I go to write my prescriptions, I'll know that. Thus being that whole part of taking away your gut feeling from things, you know, and starting using data to make the decisions, that's what I kind of meant by that. One person commented and said, you know, oh, you'll still always have to have your gut feeling as a farmer. That's absolutely true, but gut feelings about what population you should plant a hybrid at, you can use data for that. And then as quick as that, the population plot is in. There's different colors right there. I did then also name it's the same hybrid on most of this field, the whole field. I did just name the color, the difference of the plant dates. That's kind of a quick, easy way to do that. So then we click back here, we're back to going. So then I click my prescription button on each one of my drives. We're back to planting the prescription. Go forward. Click the steering wheel button, since I still haven't put a remote foot pedal in here. Planter down. Back to painting red. There she is. We got her. Mother Nature sprinkling on us again too. That feels good. Feels good to get done with that one. All right. On to the next one. It started raining pretty decent here, but as we work our way towards the end of the day here, I got one thing left to do on my to-do list. That's to help my dad fire up that sprayer. But this corner right here was the corner that I dropped the planter down in the ground first to plant some soybeans. Let's look at them. And these lovely ladies here are starting to poke their heads up out of the dirt. There we go. We are off into the races. And I'll show you this guy right here. We'll talk about him real quick. But if you look here on the cotyledons of this bean, it looks like they're burnt or brown. That's actually a good thing when you spend the money to put a levo on your beans. That's an indication or a tell that the levo is on your beans and it has protection. Let's go fix this sprayer so maybe we can get home before dark. That's about as simple as that. You know, we got her up, we got her going. He just had the speed input, selected differently. I probably actually had it programmed in there for when we winterized it last year and did switch it back. So he's in good shape. He can get the spray in the next time he gets a chance. You guys will see me in here at some point in time. He's inspecting the boom. But like always, thanks for hanging out with us down here in Southern Iowa today, and we'll see you tomorrow. So you know, in early in life, when you sit there and you see a bigger guy holding a small dog, and you look at him and you go, why the heck is that big guy holding a small dog? And you kind of giggle to yourself. And then you get to this point in life and you realize you are that big guy holding a small dog, and you realize how you got here in life.